problem, we're going for three items. We're going to solve for the pOH, the H ion concentration, the hydroxide ion concentration. But I'm giving you now an HCl solution that has a pH of 3.2. So different than last time. Last time I gave you the concentration, a base solution. This time I'm giving you a pH. And I'm asking you to give me all the rest of the stuff. So right now, just bear in mind, what have you been given? You've been given the pH. And so from the pH, you could easily snag the H plus ion concentration. You've also been given the pH. So from that, you can grab the OH, the pOH. You know, from the pH, once you grab the H plus, you can then sub it into there. You know, my point is there's a lot of ways you can go. So let's just go what I did here. First thing I did, I wanted to find, with the pH of 3.2, I wanted to find out what the H plus ion concentration was. And so I'm going to use 10 to the x equals H plus. Once again, that's the formula that I kind of forgot to put down over there. And I'm going to be using that button right there. And so 10 to the negative pH instead of 10 to the x, and I'm going to use 10 to the negative 3.2. Once I do that, I find out, I have a little typo here, that the H plus ion concentration, I was short of 0. It should have been 0.12363 molar. Should have been the hydrogen ion concentration. It looked a little off to me. Next, I'm also going to calculate the pOH, because if I know the pH in this case is going to be 3.2, and I know 3.2 plus pOH equals 14, when I rearrange the problem, the pOH equals 14 minus 3.2 now, and I can solve for the pOH. The pOH is 10.8. Last thing I'm going to do is use my pOH and plug it into the inverse log function, and I'll solve for the OH. So as I do this, and my little substitution of 10.8, I'm going to solve and find out that my OH concentration is 1.58 times 10 to the negative 11th. And that kind of wraps it up, guys. That kind of wraps it up. The one thing I would caution you about is, once again, just using your calculator. I find that's going to be probably the #1 problem students are going to have, is learning how to use that calculator. Once you got that calculator wired, the rest of this should be golden for you. Alright, dudes. Thanks a lot for tuning in. I truly hope it was helpful. Have a great day. Peace.